What is up, guys? We are back with a very special video, and I'm really excited to get these across to you guys. My bad. I'm just really excited about the gains I'm making, staying consistent in the gym, and I hope you guys stay consistent as well too. I'm gonna show these to the camera right now before I start yapping. But you got the signature LV box. This looks ginormous when I hold it like this. Damn, this look like a bazooka. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna put this to the side. Signature LV box, very nice, very heavy, nothing in there. I'm not hiding nothing in there. And of course you got the gold kind of, you know, wrapping paper that's really beautiful. And I'm just gonna open these up just to show them to y'all on camera so you guys can see. This is how I kind of presented them. You guys can see, oh my goodness, I can kind of peek from the corner how these look. They are so beautiful. Now guys, these are the LV checkered boot. And before, there's a lot of people in the comments, well, hopefully if this video does well, I pray it does. There's a lot of pretty much were kind of commenting. I was making videos on these in like IG or TikTok and stuff like that. A lot of people were saying like, oh, you know, we got the LV Timberland collab already. This sneaker right here, guys, is not anything to do with Timberland. It is an LV checkered boot. It is a complete separate release by LV, Louis Vuitton. Very beautiful sneaker, if not one of the most beautiful boots. I've seen it in a very long time. There are so many details that I want to break down on these bad boys right here, and this is one of the most detailed, beautiful boots, sneakers that I've gotten in a minute. I would consider this a boot just because of the materials and everything like that. And this heel, man, not heel, my bad, this sole and kind of just the entire sole is insane, guys. I absolutely love these. So we're gonna get into this and break it down. There's a lot of really cool details. They got a little bit of weight to them as well too, as they should, because they are boots. So they got a little bit of weight to them. I would suggest, because they're kind of suede, that nubuck butters. They call them the butters. I know in New York they call them the butters. But just because they got that kind of material, I would definitely spray these before you go out. And what I mean by spray is like a protectant spray on them. You can get them at any shoe store that pretty much protects suede, leather, anything like that. So when you guys go out and it's winter time or whatever it is, these bad boys are gonna get salt stains, and they're gonna get other stains as well too, because the material, as you guys can see, let me put it up close for you, for those that don't know. You guys can already look and notice that it has this very soft shell. So being that it has this material across it, these are very nice and durable. They're great for the winter. You could already see the sole has so much clearance from the ground. These easily give you an extra, I would say, about 2 to 3 inches in terms of height. So if you're 6 foot, you're gonna be about 6'3", 6'2" in these. If you're 5'8", you're gonna be about 5'11" in these. If you're 5'6", you're gonna be about 5'9" in these. So that's a cool thing too. It'll give you a little bit of height, but as well too, they just have good clearance off the ground. So pretty much if you're going out in snow, you're going out in kind of dirt, whatever it is, they're not actually going to touch the body too much. But for example, if there's like rain or whatever it is coming down, then of course you're going to need this protectant. So just spray them, because they are very beautiful boots and very high quality boots. So that's what I will do. So putting the boots to the side for now. Of course you guys got your signature dust bags inside. That there's one for each boot. So there's another one here as well too, which is beautiful. So of course when you're traveling, you can put those on the boots to kind of travel. And then we're gonna put this box to the side, guys, just so that we can break down this beautiful LV checkered boot. I've said boot at least 30 times now, and I'm sorry if I'm gonna annoy you guys with the word boot anymore. I'll try to slow down on that word. But let's break down the kind of details on this shoe. It is absolutely gorgeous. I really love Timberlands. I have a pair of black Timberlands that I always used to wear to school, especially during the winter time. I used to wear them, and they were one of my favorite shoes to just wear. But I haven't had an actual sneaker or shoe or boot that I've been able to wear kind of just in the winter time, and to wear with some gray sweats, some blue denim, because this colorway right here, guys, if you have seen, Timberlands were going crazy on TikTok and Instagram a few months ago and last year. So many people were wearing this kind of colorway with kind of blue denim jeans, gray sweats. This was like a huge thing, and everybody was going crazy for this kind of colorway and this kind of style in boots. So definitely it is a staple in the collection. It doesn't matter, you don't need to have these. You can have Timberlands go for about $200, but these are absolutely beautiful. Now let's break it down, guys. So there's actually 2 of them, I hope. right here. The details are all the exact same on both shoes, but let's break it up and break it. You're gonna have these two kind of circles that actually say Louis Vuitton on them up close, and you'll see it in the on body and on foot. They say essentially in a little circle pattern. Now this beautiful white contrast exposed stitching is something that you don't see on Timberlands, so this was a very unique thing that I like seeing from LV. It goes all around the shoe, all around the toe box, all the way to the back of the shoe, which was really, really cool. I liked seeing that little detail as well. And if you guys do not notice, this is probably one of the coolest things on the sneaker. These are actually kind of like lug nuts or kind of like nuts. They look like nuts and bolts. So pretty much shout out to all my tradesmen out there, shout out to all my plumbers, my electricians, my construction workers. These actually take the shape of nuts and bolts, which is so cool. So they gave this kind of little construction vibe, so I love that little piece of detail. Now we're gonna go to the side right away, because this is one of the staples of the entire shoe, and something that the Timberlands do not have, and just boots in general, is the zipper. And this makes it so easy to slip into the shoe. Now you got the Louis Vuitton logo on the actual zipper, but this makes it so easy to go into the shoe. On the inside is this really nice smooth leather in the same colorway, which I really like on the inside. Now you guys can see there's a lot of space on the inside for you to put your foot into, and that gold LV logo as well too in the brown sole, and it goes all the way inside, that same leather material. On the inner tongue is the only difference. It's kind of this cotton feel to it that is extremely soft, with this badge on the sizing and stuff like that. So that is really nice. The zipper is extremely easy to operate. As you guys can see, it goes up with no problem, no pushback. It is really smooth and effortless to kind of zip up. Now, one of my other favorite details is the actual back of the shoe. If you guys can see, there's an LV logo right on the heel where the sole is, which is so cool. I love that little piece of detail. That same stitching that goes from the side goes all the way to the back, and you guys can see as you touch it, there's kind of this the material moves. Damn, you hear that stutter? The material moves. I actually had a stuttering problem growing up. So don't say I'm making fun of anyone. I actually did have a stuttering problem growing up, but I kicked it. Yeah, love for everybody. And let's go into the back. The stitching goes to the back as well too. It's a little bit more extreme in the back, which I like. You guys can see there's almost like 4 lines of stitching. From the side as well too there is, but in the back there's a lot of stitching going on, which I really like. Now Timberland did this signature upper area, and this was black. As you guys can see, LV did it with the same colorway. It's synonymous throughout the entire shoe, and you can already see the inspiration. If you take away the sole, that's like a Timberland body, which I really love. So I love when sneakers inspire other brands and they put their own twist on it. It's always really cool to see. Now with the toe box, you have that same stitching going to the front, the beautiful toe box. The toe is a little hard, which is nice. There's no pushback on the toe. As you guys can see, I could push the inner area, but the toe, there's no pushback. So it gives it that sturdy boot feel, so you feel like it's genuinely a boot with the little nuts and this. It's really cool. So let's go into the lacing, because that's probably one of my favorite parts, and this is the part that's gonna blow you guys away. So you already have that gold kind of bar that is, you know, with the Air Forces, it has that silver bar going in the front. Now it says Louis Vuitton on the front right here, and it's all in gold, which is absolutely beautiful. Gives it a nice extra kind of design and spice to it, which I really like. The laces are beautiful. They're very soft to the touch. They're straight. They're just simplistic. They're not too thick. They're very nice and durable as well too, which is another great detail, as you guys can see right there. And probably one of my favorite parts is that toe, man. The actual, what am I saying, toe? Is the tongue. The tongue of the shoe is insane. Now I laced these ones just to give you guys kind of a perspective on how it would look from all angles when you lace it. But let me get to one right here. I did not lace them to the top. I actually stuffed the laces into the shoe so you guys can properly see that tongue. Now, oh my goodness. Let me take down this zipper a little bit so I can show the tongue a little bit more. I'm gonna take the zipper down. Look at that detail, man. That is insane. There's some pearls with that gold outline, and this kind of has a Western lettering vibe to it. It says LV, but it has a little bit of that Western, like if you guys seen those Most Wanted posters back in the day, that gives the exact vibe of this shoe right here, and it sticks out right there. It's not like it's just written on or screen printed or something on. It's actually like a thick letter that has been put on, which is insane. So that detail is crazy. It's a very modest and small detail because obviously if you were to, for example, lace these up and the pants will go completely over. So it's a really, really cool detail to see. Kind of this LV, you know, lettering on it is insane, guys. But that is probably that is easily one of my favorite parts of the sneaker, that kind of lettering on the front of the sneaker, which is insane, guys. Now, we've pretty much broken down the whole shoe. This review is touching 10 minutes, plus the on foot and all this good stuff. Now we're gonna get into an on foot and up close of these bad boys. Now we're gonna get to one of the best parts of the sneaker, which is the sole, man. You guys can already see from the side how dramatic that kind of sole is. It has these kind of square, almost hexagonal patterns on the bottom. Now, Pharrell's the new designer of LV, and he actually, I'm pretty sure he designed these, but he actually has these on even like Louis Vuitton bags and patterns and stuff like that. So it's really, really nice. You got the branding in the middle right there in French, I believe, and then these square kind of blocks going down, going in, going down, going in. So to see that kind of material and that difference, and it gives you a nice solid feel when you're on the ground. You feel like you're actually above the ground, and it's very nice and sturdy. So I absolutely love this design. It looks crazy from the side, and then when you go to the bottom, the details are insane, guys. You guys can already see there's the grip on the bottom as well too, and these you're gonna be stomping out in the winter. You're gonna have no problem walking around pretty much any terrain. You will be good. There's gonna be no problems for you. So it's absolutely beautiful, all the details that went into the sneaker. Let me know down below, guys, if this is a cop or a drop, if you prefer the Tims over these, the Butters over these. But I absolutely love these boots. They're one of my favorite in my collection right now, guys, and we're gonna get into an on foot and up close just so you can see the beauty, the way that I see it, and hopefully you guys see it. Without further ado, let's get into the on foot and up close. Love you guys so much. Hit me up on Instagram at PETEYY16.
Persian love. Yes.